All right, we back. How's everybody doing, man? Yo, hopefully you guys enjoying your Thursday. Yo, let me know what y'all weather like in y'all city where y'all at. Shout out everybody in the comments, what city you in, you know what I mean? What's the weather like? Today in New York is a good day for New York. I don't know if I was like to ask somebody from LA to come over here if they would think it's a good day, but it was kind of warm. It was kind of like 40, 50, but it was still good. Yo, we're going to shout out Elms Tana. They was like, yo, you got to do this English Frank 100 bars too. Dope thing about English Frank, man. I played him a couple days ago. Mad people was like, yo, I rock with him. But what I liked about it, he got a good response from Americans, which was really dope. You know what I mean? Because a lot of these people would have never ran into him. So we gonna do this English Frank 100 bars the truth. Let's see what he talking about.
I rap it, man, they can't rap out loud what they rap about. They only rap to me in the house, still never let the rap come out. You can't rap about selling raps and you got raps in your house. You either dumb or not about it. You can't sleep with your gun and rap about it. Come on.
Can't rap to me about selling, what he said, can't rap to me about selling racks when you got rats in the crib. A lot of people in Harlem got that.
How the fuck you gonna sleep without it? You can't be trapping at the same time rapping about it to the masses. Feds are watching, they know who's on it and who is actors. That's why they raided the trap, they got the flat, they seen the laptop, the flat screen, the city, the kitchen, even took my mattress. The phone call saying I watch them made me start to pack up. Now I've got a little kid, it's time I fix my act up. 14 years of bad luck, I smoke my life away and can't get it back. At times I sit and think I'm just a sad fuck. With the blood of a king, I'm asking God why we sin. The only reason I can think is cause the devil's within. The devil's in our pocket, the devil's in our bank, the devil's in our plans.
He said the devil's in our pocket, right? But he pulled out his phone. I'm wondering, is he talking about the phones? Is he talking about like social media, the phone? I see this from 2011. I don't know if like social media was cracking then. But I don't know if that was just like a mistake or that's what it was.
Everywhere living in this devilish land. Now I got a devilish plan. I wanna take over the devil's nest and fuck that little bitch with his horns in my hand. It's on the flames of hell, cause hope is true wealth. That's why I gave my friend money. Is it proved to do the same thing as well? But nothing ain't worse than a fake friend. Saying it's there but ain't win. You need your money back, you say you're late on paying your rent. You said he'll die for me. I don't think he'll cry for me. Sitting back thinking, really? Did he lie to me? Or did I lie to him? Somewhere down the line take the piss. I realized that true love on business could never coexist. As when there's two friends fighting over the same bitch. Burning a bridge you need to cross and you realize she ain't shit.
Yeah.
Designer close at 11 because I used to lick it. They hit Peppermint Smith kids on by machine or Paul Smith. I had the full Paul Smith before could smoke a full spliff. And smoking was a demon been with me since I was seen in one.
Yo, the streets he's driving by look just like the projects out here. What is, are these estates like, or is this just, he just happened to be just driving by a bunch of brown buildings?
If I get clean with, I'll stop dreaming. Having daymares and night, I'm staying awake, smoking, talking to myself, cause no one else believes me. Oh Lord, help me, I don't believe you no more. If you created everything, why did you go create war? Why did you create disease? So you can't control the poor. We need to question what we believe in, because nature's our only law, man.
Damn, how many people thought about that? Like, you know, like, if you know you create anything, why all the evils is created with it, you know, the cancers, like a little baby could be born with cancer and die instantly. Like, what's really the meaning behind that? How many people thought about that? And when you guys think about it, what do you guys think? Like, do you guys challenge y'all beliefs, or is y'all faith stronger than, you know, the thing that you see is realistic that kind of like you need some answers to? Let me know.
And travel faster than the speed of time. Man control the weather, man can fly to Mars. I'm back sitting on luxury levers. I ain't no dumb white pop scum cunt, I am clever. I never listened in school, as the teachers are taught to dumb us down. Switched up my way of thinking, could have been a victim to the curriculum system.
I could pause all day with this. You never listen to school because the teachers taught to dumb us down. It's so crazy. That's real. That's real. Man, what's crazy that it's real everywhere. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because sometimes when you're from somewhere, you just think that's only where you from. But the teachers really are taught like to dumb us down, not be entrepreneurs, not like, you know what I mean, understand taxes at an early age, and you know, like as far as doing your taxes and understand like just money period and going in debt, none of that. You know what I mean? They teaching us a bunch of nonsense, and half the teachers just want to get paid.
Another brother with no vision, I sold food so I can buy food. I've been homeless, Polish, dolars, holeless, walking drunk on my loneliness, but I got back up on my feet. Cause I can never face defeat. I was working so hard when I wouldn't think of pussy for weeks. My uncle just died and I didn't even cry. Is that me? Or is it that I know that he's finally resting in peace? The last few years of his life he got consumed by the streets, so we look happy knowing he would be consumed by the beast. The time has now come for the population to decrease. Hold your loved ones closer, soon it won't be in reach.
Now, I'm going to go back to something he said earlier just now. He was just like, you know, his uncle died and he didn't even really cry. You know what I mean? Like, it's so crazy. It's so crazy because when I was living in LA, when I was younger, right, I was going to so many funerals. And when I was going to all these funerals, I was going to funerals with people that didn't even really mean that much to me sometimes, but I knew them a little bit. And I was crying so much until I started becoming numb to it, you know what I mean? Because I was going to so many funerals. It's crazy. And I remember it got scary when someone that was really close to me, you know, one of my cousins, he had died. He had like an aneurysm in his head. And everybody was screaming like at the funeral, especially when, you know, it was always someone that's going to sing, and that's like the saddest part of the whole thing. And I wasn't even crying, and I was like, it was just sad. But I got out of that stage, but it was like, that happens to a lot of people when they go a lot. So he basically saying like, yo, he didn't cry when his uncle died. Is it because, you know, like, is it because he knows he's in a better place, or is he just tripping not crying? But that could be the reason too. He could have experienced a lot of death, you know?
I've been studying some things most of these men wouldn't believe, but will take much more than 100 bars to explain reality. You won't understand till you understand the multiple theory. Don't listen to me, listen to George Green and Nassim Haramein. There are more stars in the universe than there are grains of sun on every desert and earth. Now think, what are we really worth? In the Quran it says we go from sperm to baby, baby to man, man from old man, then we go right back to sand. You're no fucking God in the clouds. God's within the heart, and God can't send you to hell if you lived in hell from the start. That's why I went for the road.
Man, just how he broke down, you know what I mean, how you start off as a kid to end back there. But what's even crazy is when he was like, you know, and he said God can't send you to hell if you know what I mean, if you been in hell from the start. What's crazy about it is I used to look at this too, which is like some people's life is so good when they're born. Like somebody might be born into a great situation, from financially, from being healthy, and live a long life and have a family. Somebody else might be born, like it could be a crack baby, you know what I mean? They could have been born parents doing crack. They was born with blind, and you know they're sick all the time. And I always wondered, is earth like heaven and hell? You know what I mean? Like, is it kind of like this person is living their heaven right now and this person is living their hell, you know? And can you move from heaven to hell on earth, you know what I mean, other than, you know, you die and then, you know, wherever you go. So, you know, everybody got their own little beliefs and their own little faith, but it's just so crazy how two people can live across the street from each other, but their realities is so different, and one person can really feel like they're living in hell. So that's a dope line. Can God send you to hell, you know what I mean, if you're already in hell, you know what I mean, if your life is already, you know, what worse is gonna get.
Rose for the man that's on the door wearing Umbro. Can't sleep at night cause the house is so cold. He just had a baby girl and he can't pay his gas bill. So he does crime knowing he can lose his family as well. Know he's behind the steel gates, moving the movable weight. He's curling 4 plates in the gym, thinking about his release date. I do this for the man that won't give up no matter the case. For the man with no hope left and he hearts full of hate. For the man that's on the staircase, moving weight with a screw face, just so one day he can move him out of this place. I tell it straight, if we don't do crime, we're below the breadline. We can't feed our fucking babies, let alone a phone line. Then tell us we should be working, but there ain't enough jobs, so the only way certain man can work is hustle or rob. If you don't have to live it, it's cool. If you live it, it's cool. I wish I never had to fucking live this at all. My white British trash, can't afford British gas. Then you got the nerve to call us chats, cause you're living in council flats. Credit cards on the max, you just got jack. Dad just died, mum went mad and just start smoking crack. Little brother and sister look like tramps, wearing hand-me-down pants. Tempy food cans, kitchens full with roaches and ants. I say keep your head high, cause times are gonna get bad. I learn to love, cause love's the only hope that we have. I say keep your head high, times are gonna get bad. Love, cause love's the only hope that we have.
English Frank, yo, he be doing his thing. I ain't even gonna lie, he be doing his thing, and you can tell his brain on 100 at all times. You could tell, like, English Frank, like, he's somebody that, like, matter of fact, let me see where he's going. Yeah, you can see he's just someone that, like, he thinks a lot. He's a thinker. You know what I mean? You can tell by his music. You can tell some dudes that just got rhymes. Some dudes is thinkers that like you'll be talking to him, he's just zoned out, and you like, why is he zoned out? Like, what is he zoned out for? Like, but he thinking about some whole other stuff that has nothing to do with what's going on right there. That's how he is. I can tell. Yeah, man. Shout out English Frank, man. He never fails, yo. He never disappoints you. He always gonna put out something dope. Shout him out, man. Yo, I hope he really still doing his thing, man. I hope he putting out music consistently, because there's a lot of people that can use his music. There's a lot of people that when they hear this, you know what I mean, it just does something for them, just because they're not the only people thinking how he's thinking. They're not the only people that, like, you know, sometimes it just gets you out of a space, because sometimes you just stuck with your thoughts and you just want to know you're not the only one, you know what I mean? And that's the kind of music he make. He made that music for the people that, you know, some people might look at it like, yo, he can rhyme, you know what I mean? He got flows, like, yo, he can out-rap him. But some people, they really, like, they just want to hear what he's saying and just, you know what I mean, just feel like they're not stuck in that place. But other than that, man, yo, I'm going to see y'all on the next one. Peace.